Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Dark Souls 2. My name is Adair, and last episode we killed a rat with a mohawk and fell down a hole. I promise you that was a lot more difficult than it sounded. So, first things first, let's spend all the souls we got, and then we can go back and explore everywhere else. Because I'm sure that Royal Vanguard, who was a rat with a mohawk, was guarding something. Okay, I'm going to put some more points into dexterity so I can increase my damage a little. Right now I don't think it'll serve much purpose, but I'll get better weapons as the game goes on. And it'd be better to have the stats before I need them. Alright, that should be enough for another level. It's boosting my other stats as well. My HP is going up by 1, which I'm sure will change everything. It's also boosting the power of my poison attack and bleed attack, which would be useful if I actually had them. If this is like Dark Souls 1, it'll be beneficial to get that stat up to about 40 and then I can focus on other stuff. So, back down we go. To the Grave of Saints and the Grave entrance, which I'm hoping is the entrance to where all the rats were. Yes, it is. So at this point, we can go out here and check out the area across the bridge. The other option is to use another Pharaoh's Lockstone and see what happens, but I'd rather hold on to at least one just in case. And I think that's all I have right now. The one. Yep, just the one. So I'm going to hold on to that in case I need it later on. Oh, should change my equipment. I did not like that mail breaker at all. So I guess I'll equip the short sword again. It's more of a backup just in case. And the Ring of Whispers is still equipped. So I should know in advance if an ambush is coming. That rat there is just kind of ignoring me. So I'll ignore it for now. There are a lot of bones here. My favourite area in the last game was the crypt. I remember here. I'm going to be falling down.
Leave this place, human. We have no time for thy kind. Humans bring nothing but filth.
From a rat, that really hurts.
Is that a rat tail, human? Hast one of mine rat burrows conquered? This will not go unnoticed. Rejoice, for the right to serve thee is now thine. Since thou art human still, permit me ask, wilt thou thy human soul surrender and pledge thyself to me? Swearest thou by the sweet-tempered sludge that laps at our bosoms?
No!
Of course. Get thee gone. We will tolerate.
I'm sorry, but I don't feel like becoming a rat. I don't think I should be judged harshly for that. Okay, I'll be falling. So, you won't have to hear the creepy sounds. Ooh, that is handy. You know, going deeper and deeper and deeper into the pits of the earth does not seem like such a good idea anymore. But that message says it's safe. Maybe I should trust the randomer. I remember here. Specifically, I came down there first. I might be able to reach that point, but I'd rather not risk it right now. So I can't go that way. Can I go this way? Bleedstone. That is new. What does a bleedstone do? Oh, so this is the rat tail he was asking for. I can use it to strengthen my bond with the Rat King. He is proud and merciful as any king true to his stature should be. The Rat King looks favourably upon those who follow the path of right, even disgraceful humans. I was actually looking for a bloodstone. I shouldn't let myself get sidetracked so easily. I'm still not seeing a bloodstone. Which means it mustn't be a consumable item. Is it a key? No. Makes equipment lacerating. So it's a titanite with elements that cause it to bleed. I wonder how to use all this titanite. Right, everything's telling me to jump. I see no reason to not trust strangers who I've never met. Oh, wow! I did not expect to make that. Now, what was that weapon I picked up? Disc chime? Well, it doesn't appear to be a weapon. It's a shield? Oh, that's disappointing. I like shields. But I kinda not using them this playthrough. Well, down I go. I remember here. Yeah, that I got blown up last time. I got a little bit nervous there. The water makes it hard to avoid. Great heal. So I've got a miracle now. And homeward bone so I can escape to a bonfire. After coming this far, would I really want to escape to a bonfire? Yeah, I kinda want to answer yes after seeing a knight in front of me. Sorry, that wall looked like it was a bit delicate. Alright, I'm assuming I have to go that way because there's a knight guarding it, which means I'm going to have a nosy to see where this leads. It leads back to the pit. No, this is a different area. So I don't know where I am. And there seems to be two paths down here. Worryingly, there is a lot of blood spatter at that one point. Oh, I think I can safely ignore them people. Right, there appears to be treasure underneath this platform as well. I wonder how I get this one. Ah, simply going down a ladder. The most difficult of challenges. Why I keep going deeper down into there if I can't help but think something horrible is going to happen. And the lack of enemies so far is making me quite paranoid. Also, the fact that every time I go down there's no way to, you know, undo it. That's a mimic. That chest looks so much like a chest, it hurts. That's a mimic. I was wrong. Okay, I might be a little bit bothered from Dark Souls 1. I may have died to mimics a few times, and even when they don't, I honestly think they were the most terrifying creature in that entire game. I hear like a pulsing sound, like an irregular heartbeat. It's terrifying. And these statues, they're like the ones from Dark Souls 1, the one which would stab you as you walk by. Yeah, like that. What was that? Was that spit? I'm so close to the status effect, I kinda don't want to get too close. Was there a sign which gave it away? Something about them? That's embarrassing. If I didn't take off my ring, I would have survived that. Right, I don't think I actually killed anything at all my way down there. And I should be able to run now that I know I have no enemy against me there. So I'm going to go reclaim my souls. What's my HP like? That's depressing. Going to switch to the Ring of Binding. That should give me a little bit more to work with. And then run! I'd hope I don't screw up getting back down. If this must lead to another great soul. Like, I can't see what else could be down here. And I can't help but think of Nito on my way down. I was trying to be careful, thinking I won't jump across there. I might miss the jump and hurt myself. Instead, I will land carefully on this bridge. Emphasis on the carefully. Clearly I was wrong. I guess I should try and calm down a little. The game is making me a little nervous right now. With the explosive enemies just being around the corner there. And again, there's no reason to continue down this way. I can't reclaim my souls. Instead of going left, I could go right. And by that I mean first is the knight. But first, gotta get rid of this guy. And then this one. Come on, jump. I'm curious what's the other way, but I don't feel like playing with traps right now, so I'm going to see if I can fight my way through. Two. Yeah. Not liking this, he isn't swinging much. Maybe he's one of them enemies which needs to be tempted into attacking, which means standing still or bouncing off a shield. I've noticed there are a few enemies which were like that in Dark Souls 1. If they deflect you, they immediately do that. Yeah. Okay, I called it. If I screw up an attack, he will immediately counter. But considering he lit his entire sword, he cloaked it in lightning, I might just wait for him to attack. Okay, this could be a mimic, but I don't think it is. What's back there? Sublime bone dust. Sounds like a weapon buff. I'll check it out later. No need to bore you with all them details. Alright. This should put me right back where I fell off last time. No, wait, I have to go all the way down here. That's fine, that won't take any enough time. And down. So my plan whenever I get down here is pretty similar to last time. I'm going to see if I can see any difference between the statues. I'll probably end up having to take the hit. I didn't notice any HP damage. It looked like status effect mainly. If it was HP damage, it was pretty minor. So I'm not going to worry about the HP damage. So, is there any difference between these statues? No, but I can break them. For no statues, they can't spit on me. Which means I have to be careful about the order I attack them in case I get in the way of one which can spit me. The gutter. There are a lot of enemies here. If I consider each of them flames to be a potential enemy, there are quite a few. But it all looks like they're localized. Mostly off to the right. But them flames, if Dark Souls have taught me anything, are meant to catch my attention. There's probably some other enemies which I won't notice because I'm so focused on them. Like that one directly underneath me isn't lit up. But he's there. Oh, is that a bonfire? I think that's a bonfire. I can afford to be a little careless, can't I? Yeah, I think I can afford to be a little careless. There we go. Okay then. The gutter. That's a pleasant place. A pleasant name. Oh, that wall is so disorienting. It feels like the floor is shaking. And yeah, it feels like a heartbeat constantly in the background. Dung Pie. I remember ye. From Blight Town. Yeah, I could try a torch. There, I was right. There's clearly an enemy over there. Maybe two? And it doesn't have a flame, so the flame ones are supposed to draw my attention. Oh! Aha! You're aggressive. You don't appear to be. You're getting up, which makes me think you're aggressive. And you're still ignoring me over there. You get a pass. Oh, come on. How was it going to kill you? It seems like they've changed how the AI behaves in the game. Like, if you pass a certain point, they'll attack. Rather than if they see you, they'll attack. Something ahead, so try jumping. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's an alternative here. I can't seem to exit any other way and I can't get back up. I don't really have much choice but to try and jump that. Emphasis on the try. And it wasn't a good try. This place is unnerving. I haven't seen any strong enemies here, but it's so dark. And the atmosphere is oppressive, and that sound in the background, like a constant heartbeat, that is creepy. He seems to be worshipping that thing. Oh, seriously? I thought it might have been a statue which just spit on me, but it appears to be just a torch. Alright then, let's keep an eye on the ground, see what could possibly go wrong. Okay, okay. Everything's going according to plan. There's a torch enemy over there, a torch enemy over there, and there's a way back over here with a torch enemy sneaking up behind me. Let's kill it. He is about to swing at me. Yeah, light is definitely going to be my enemy in this one. But I did not even see that guy. If it didn't auto-target because it was so close, I would have been hit by him. Right, I can go backwards or I can go a bit up and forwards. There are a lot of enemies this way, which means that way must be loot because it's not the proper path. Try attacking, hurrah for secret. Aha! It didn't lie! That's the second invisible undead I've seen. That one's there's pointed at me, it's going to hit me. Visions of an arm. I thought so, this leads back to the bonfire. And a life gem. That was all that was there, a life gem? There's this horrible clicking sound there now. By horrible clicking sound, I mean it's a different ambient sound to what I've been hearing so far. I wonder if there's something nearby, I just didn't see it. I don't like destroying every statue I see. It's just going to wear out my durability so fast. But I don't really have much choice. I don't see any other way of distinguishing them right now. But I can guarantee one of them two's going to try and hit me. So I'll land a bit to the right. There we go. I can't believe I missed completely against it. That was a little bit embarrassing. I keep misjudging my reach. And that's something you really don't want to misjudge in this game. Because the game will punish you for it quite a lot later on. Oh, this one has a weapon! And there's a fog door down there. And there's an undead in front of me. I'm not looking up. I should be looking up. This game has a lot of verticality in it. I need to remember to make sure I'm not going to get attacked from above, not just below. Or in front, or behind. Basically keep my awareness everywhere. I hear a grunt. There's an undead nearby. I came from that bridge, so I can go backwards here and see what's there. That was a mistake. Whatever it is, it can't climb. It might be able to jump, so I can't assume I'm safe up here. Oh, it has a lot of health. I deserve to die there. I know I shouldn't complain, but I deserve to die. It sounds like the dog's chasing after me, so I might get my wish. If I can't properly maneuver, this is going to be a pretty difficult place to stay alive in. I really didn't consider my dodge rolling for this sort of situation. Titanite chunk. That's good. If I ever get out of here. Try jumping? There's only darkness that way. Looks to be only darkness that way. How about this way? There's a fog door down there, so there is ground, but I'm assuming I'm too far from it. This way is where I can go. Huh. Just the one undead. That's too kind. That's more like it. With a poisoned blade? Did you see that? That thing has an aura around it. Huh. A bunch of tattered clothes. Isn't that what I'm wearing? No, I'm wearing wanderer coat. Right, now how can I tell if the ground's going to break away? Nothing stands out to me so far. Can't seem to get in there. Looks like I should be able to though. If I go off there, I'll probably be allowed to slide down and die, so not that way. I guess this way. Oh, one of the disillusioned knights. I do not want to fight that. Mimic? Not a mimic. Is the disillusioned knight going to get annoyed at me? That sounds like heavy armor. I should check that out later. And I can actually start going back up. Very, very far back up. Wow. I mustn't have been to this spot. I have not been to this spot. There's loot and I would not leave loot behind. Estus flask shard. That's great. Right, that probably aggroed all of them, so I can take them one at a time. Yep, just one of them. Oh, that's like that rush that the old undead used to do at the start of Dark Souls 1. And yes, I knew you were above me. I love this weapon, it's so quick. Right, let's check out above. That's interesting. If this was a platformer, I'd assume I could slide across that. Banded Great Axe. That sounds like a heavy weapon I cannot use. Where can I go from here? Slightly this direction? That was a bit more that direction that I wanted to go. Well, I can't seem to get me from there. And this weapon feels more appropriate right now. Oh, I did not expect that to hit. I nearly fell off the platform again. I have been pretty darn lucky in this run, I think. That's the only reason I've made it this far. I should exploit that little flame butterfly? I can't get out of here. I don't see a ladder, I don't see a place I can fall to. But there's loot here, so I should have been able to get to it, so... Oh, how was I supposed to get to it if not this way? I feel like I was a bit too close to call it intentional. Right, this is a mimic. This was not a mimic. I'm going to get out of the habit of attacking everything by the time I actually see a mimic, and it's going to come back and bite me big time. I think I heard a footfall, which was a man. Yeah, there's something else walking. That's a lot of undead just laying about there. I don't like this spot. I feel like I'm going to get... Oh wait, this... I've been here. I've been here. This is where I first diverged. This is where I fell off of. This was the path not taken. Great. So I've explored this way. Wasn't there 2 ways to go? I think there was 2 ways to go. Was it back here? No, it wasn't that. It was past the dog. The other way. This way. The dog is dead, so I should be... I feel like the ambience changed a little. And there are a bunch of statues over there. There's an undead hanging from there, so he's likely to get back up. Oh, statue on the ground. I missed that one. Is there anything else I'm missing here? No, it looks like there's one way and it's across here. There's a bunch of treasure to my left. There's treasure down below me. I should rely more on my back step right now. It should take me out of range attacks without me falling off platforms. Well, that piece of ground gave way, which means that's another path I can explore. But whoa, that went better than expected. I'm still alive. I hear what sounds like insects flying around. Where am I now? That's a fog door. I came in from way, way, way over that area. Luckily I have my souls over there to help me keep track of my orientation. Okay, there's some sort of insects. I was right about that sound. I don't know what that cloud did, but it didn't seem to pick up a status effect whenever I was inside it. And I don't know how I feel about that. Was it buffing the enemy? It could have been buffing the enemy. I didn't get hit by any to be able to tell for sure. I haven't encountered any trapped treasure chests in a long time. I think the game is trying to lull me into that false sense of security it likes doing. Right, this is the way to a fog door. And there's treasure over there. But I also saw a lot of treasure over there. I seem to be able to jump over there from the looks of things. Should I really push my luck for that? I could push my luck. Pushing my luck is always fun. I don't see any way from there to there. Is there anywhere else? Yes, higher up. but I don't see a way to get higher up to that platform. I think for now I'll call it quits in exploring for treasure and instead push my way over to this fog door. I'm curious to see what's going to end up killing me in the future, and fog doors usually give me a good idea of what to expect. Right, there's enemy over there. There's one rushing at me right now, an explosive one. There's another fog door over there. That's more than usual. Let's take care of the statues, because they're going to spit on me. That's not a fog door. That's something else. And there are creepy things in there I do not want to deal with right now. I don't think they're chasing me. Are you able to break through any of these walls? They look like they should break with a hit, some of them. On the plus side, it doesn't look like this is a boss room. So, let's enter the mist. Not a boss room. I haven't encountered any more undead like Ben, who are just content to follow me around. Which is a bit of a shame, because an undead with a light would be really useful right now if they weren't all trying to hit me with a flame. Right, I can go down from here. A few different ways I can go down from here. Instead of going down, can I stay at this level? There's a bonfire there. Ideally I'd like to reach the bonfire. And it's on this level, not below. Alright then. Down to one weapon. I've been using one too heavily and now the durability's a mess. If I was trying to troll the player, I would not put the bonfire at the closest ladder to the bonfire. And this looks like it'll kill me, so I'm not going down there. Let's try a different ladder. It wouldn't be the first one, it would be one of the middle ones, one of the ones you wouldn't try first. So probably not that one. This one over here probably wouldn't be any good either. Oh, they do break! Yes, thank you for telling me to attack from the wrong side. Bonfire! Okay. I'm alive. I'm in the gutter. And I have no clue what's around me and slots of traps and I can fall to my death in any second. I think now is a good time to call it. I know, it's odd, I'm not ending it with my death. But good night everyone. If you happen to enjoy the video, please subscribe, because I guarantee there'll be another. Night.